This is the Fantasy Roadshow.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Roadshow with your hosts, Truck and Kulz. You can find me at fantasy_truck. You can find him at Kulz_sports. Follow the show at Fantasy Roadshow. Check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/sportsethos. And follow us in Substack. Check out the Substack. Put in your email. Sign up. And, it's free. But you can get all of our written content on there.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're doing another mock draft today. How about it, huh? Another
Beautiful
mock
people.
draft.
The beautiful people. The beautiful roadies. The beautiful
Beautiful
roadies.
roadies.
The beautiful roadies. The beautiful roadies.
We're having fun today.
The beautiful roadies.
Yeah, we're having fun today, man. So, Calls, you're drafting from the 101. I'm taking the 109. Looks like we have a few, or right now, a Sports Ethos contributor at the 102. But it looks like the majority of this is going to be against computers, which isn't ideal, but it still gives us a chance to explain our thought process on each pick and the pocket of players that are there. So it is what it is. And Mike, are you ready to go?
Buckle up.
Mock, yeah, draft, yeah, ing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. All righty then. So we will be kicking it off with only 3 people in this draft because everybody else is sleeping. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and pause the draft real quick, Mike, and update the settings to do no limits on the picks. Right? That's what we want to do?
Yes.
Okay, great. And the roster settings, just so everybody is aware, it is 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide, tight end, flex, and super flex. No kicker, no D, per usual. And we will be turning off of the notifications and resuming draft. Mike, you're on the clock. Who are you taking 101 in a super flex?
Josh Allen, no questions asked. QB1.
What's his name?
And Yoshi Alan. Yoshi Alan, 101. He's going to be QB1. He's going to be overall number 1.
Mm-hmm.
He is the greatest. Yoshi is the greatest Mario Kart player, and he is the greatest quarterback in fantasy. MVP this year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Super Bowl champion this year.
Okay, all right, yes.
He will not
Mike is high
impregnate
on Josh
any
Allen.
more Buffalo bartenders.
Okay,
Starting
all
this
right.
year.
Yep, starting this year. So I'm here at the 109, and I really like to leave with a quarterback in the first round in a super flex, and I'm looking at Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence. Jamar Chase is always sitting there right here, and it's very intriguing, but I will go away from that and still stick with my quarterback in the first round, and I'm grabbing Justin Fields.
Justin Lawrence, brother of Jennifer Lawrence.
Is that for real? Or you just made that up?
I just made it up, but it could be.
Okay, cool. So here I am, and I am on the clock in the second round at the 9 position. After Fields goes Travis Kelce, Jamar Chase, Trevor Lawrence, Austin Eckler, Cooper Kupp, Bijan Robinson. How about that start? Okay. How about that start at Team 11? I know it is a computer, but Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp in a super flex, man.
Cooper Kupp. You could have a way better start.
Yes, I could.
Cooper Kupp.
And I am looking at my wide receivers here, and it's Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs. That's who I'm deciding between. I have Tyreek Hill higher in my rankings, and I'm going to stay true to my rankings, and I'm taking Tyreek Hill, although Stephon Diggs is very interesting. It's kind of a coin flip with those two, but I'm taking Tyreek.
That's a good boy.
After Tyreek goes CeeDee Lamb, Stephon Diggs, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Adams, Jonathan Taylor, Deshaun Watson, and B-Shade is on the clock here in the second round. We'll see who he goes. He takes A.J. Brown to pair up with Jalen Hurts. How about it, huh?
How about it? I'm going bang, bang, chicken shrimp, Garrett Wilson, Amon Ra.
Bang, bang, chicken shrimp.
for obvious
Any-
reasons.
Yeah. Anybody else you were considering there, or was that an obvious pick?
Not
for you?
even in the slightest.
Okay.
I would have
fair
taken
enough.
those two over AJ Brown.
Okay. After Amon-Ra St. Brown goes Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Tua, Mark Andrews, Josh Jacobs, Kirk Cousins, Tony Pollard, and I'm on the clock here.
And we all know that Ryan has a Chubb for Nick Chubb.
This is true. True, dude. So I am sitting here in the third round, and Jalen Waddle is on the board. Now, I know I have Tyreek Hill, but I think Jalen Waddle is still an elite wide receiver. So I'm going to forget that they are on the same team, and I'll be drafting 2 elite wide receivers. After Jalen Waddle goes Chris Olave, Dak Prescott, Breece Hall, T. Higgins, Daniel Jones, and Devonta Smith. Here I am back on the clock in the 4th round, and
here I am.
Here I am. Back on the clock again.
On the road again.
So in this pocket, I got Ramondre Stevenson, Najee Harris, TJ Hawkinson, DK Metcalf, Jahmyr Gibbs, Aaron Rodgers, Travis Etienne, and I am going to go with Travis Etienne as my running back 1. After Etienne goes Hawkinson, Stevenson, Aaron Rodgers, Jahmyr Gibbs, Keenan Allen, and Najee Harris. We will see who B-Shade goes. You see, has started Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Nick Chubb. So pretty balanced there. And he goes Anthony Richardson. Interesting pick there, bud. Interesting pick.
Wow.
All right, Mike, who are you
Right.
considering in this pocket?
All
You wanna bring
right,
up
all
some
right,
names?
all right. I am considering. I hear. Meow.
I have some noisy cats today. There.
I'm considering going Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, or I am considering Amari Cooper and Aaron Jones. I am going to go Amari Cooper and Aaron Jones.
Nice. Yeah, this being a 3 wide receiver starting spots, I think that was a great choice going with Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, and Amari Cooper. 3 top 15 guys, in my opinion. And that will anchor that team with Josh Allen and Aaron Jones. So nicely done, Mike.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see where B Shade goes here. You think he's going to go running back or wide receiver? Let's take a guess. Is he going Calvin Ridley? Oh, he goes DK Metcalf. I would have definitely gone Calvin Ridley there instead of DK, but to each their own.
To each is their own. DK, the talent is unquestioned. The wide receiver room is a little bit crowded.
Yes. After DK Metcalf goes Kenneth Walker, his teammate.
I'm going to get up and get water real quick.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll take care of this. Keenan Allen. Kenneth Walker, not Keenan Allen. Calvin Ridley goes at the 4 in the 5th round. Geno Smith, DeAndre Hopkins, George Kittle, Jared Goff, and here I am on the clock. In this pocket of players, Deebo Samuel, Joe Mixon, Russell Wilson, Kyle Pitts, Terry McLaurin, Jerry Jeudy, Drake London, J.K. Dobbins, Damian Pierce. That's in this pocket right here. And I will be going with J.K. Dobbins as my RB2 and hoping that I get my wide receiver to fall to me in the next round. After Dobbins goes Deebo Samuel, Joe Mixon, Kyle Pitts, Russell Wilson, Terry McLaurin, Jerry Jeudy. And yeah, I did get Dobbins. Yeah. And then my wide receiver actually fell to me that I was hoping for, and it was DJ Moore. I'm taking DJ Moore over Drake London, over Miles Sanders, Damian Pierce, stacking up with my Fields and DJ Moore. I'm a proud Chicago guy right now.
Stack it up, baby.
Absolutely. All right. After DJ Moore goes Damian Pierce, then Drake London, Dallas Goddard, Miles Sanders, Darren Waller, Chris Godwin, and Christian Watson. Takes B Shade, goes Christian Watson. So now his team's looking pretty good with Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, with Nick Chubb and Anthony Richardson in his super flex. Mike, talk to me. Where are you going?
Cam Akers and Brandon Ayuk.
Okay. All right. I like it.
My team is stacked.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Garrett
it
Wilson,
is.
Amon Ra, Amari Cooper, and Brandon Ayuk in my flex.
Yeah, looking
Aaron
sexy,
Jones,
flexy over there.
Cam Akers. So, yeah, I mean, 2 no-brainer picks. If you've watched any of our content, you've seen that this lineup is something that I like.
Yes, you do. Very common picks for you there across the board. So after Ayuk goes Michael Pittman, Alexander Madison, DeAndre Swift, Christian Kirk, Dalvin Cook, Derek Carr, James Conner, and I am on the clock here in the 7th round. My team consists of Justin Fields, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore, with Travis Etienne and J.K. Dobbins. So this pocket of players right here, I got Bryce Young if I want to go with my second quarterback. Also, Jordan Love is down here with Matthew Stafford. Other than that, I can go Alvin Kamara, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Mike Williams, Tyler Lockett, Javonte Williams. And this is tough for me. I want to go quarterback because if I look at who's going to be after this, very, very dicey as far as starting quarterbacks. So I think I will be taking a quarterback, but I'm going to take a look and see what teams have quarterbacks and don't behind me. There are 2 teams with 2 quarterbacks and 1 team with no quarterbacks. So definitely going to need to take a quarterback at this spot. And I am going to back up my opinion. I'm going to take Matthew Stafford as my QB2 here over Jordan Love and Bryce Young. And after Stafford goes Alvin Kamara, Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, Javonte Williams, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Jordan Love. So here I am back on the clock in the 8th round. And I'm looking at a player by the name of Rachaad White as my RB3 and flex consideration. Taking him. After Rachaad White goes Mike Evans, Tyler Lockett, Deontay Johnson, Bryce Young, Jordan Addison, Isaiah Pacheco, and B Shade is on the money there. He did a quick pick with Pat Freiermuth.
The Moose.
The Muse. All right, Mike, who are you considering here? Who are you taking? Talk to me.
I am considering. I am going between James Cook and I'm going to go James Cook and I'm going to go George Pickens.
All right. Were you considering anyone else there?
Not really. Those are by far my 2 top options. I mean, I like Gibson and Jahan Dotson, but I have James Cook firmly over Gibson, and I have Pickens firmly over Dotson. James Cook, I think, is going to have an awesome role on the best offense in the NFL. I think he's going to win a Super Bowl as well this year, as well as Josh Allen, and as well as Stephon Diggs, and as well as Gabe Davis for that matter.
Absolutely. And B Shade after him goes David Montgomery. A great pick. I love that pick. After Montgomery goes Evan Ingram, Treylon
and
Burks.
As well as Von Miller too. He's gonna have one.
All right. Take it easy, Mike. After Treylon Burks goes Kadarius Toney, Jahan Dotson, Antonio Gibson, Quentin Johnston. I'm on the clock here in the 9th round. Looking at, I'm not looking at another quarterback. Obviously, there's Kyler Murray, Kenny Pickett, C.J. Stroud. Forgetting about those, I'm looking at Brandon Cooks, Zach Charbonnet, Gabe Davis, Juju Smith-Schuster, Michael Thomas, Khalil Herbert in this pocket here. And I'm going to go with someone who I think is going to be a 1,000-yard receiver, Brandon Cooks. Give me some of them Cooks. And after Brandon Cooks goes Njoku, Charbonnet, Michael Thomas, AJ Dillon, Gabe Davis, and Kyler Murray. So I'm on the clock back here in the 10th round. Same kind of pocket of players. Khalil Herbert, Rashad Penny, Brian Robinson, Zay Flowers is someone who's very interesting. So I'm looking at either between Zay Flowers and Khalil Herbert. Right now, I have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore, Brandon Cooks. I have ETN, Dobbins, and Rashad White. So I have 4 wide receivers and 3 running backs. And I think I am going to be taking Zay Flowers to beef up my wide receiver.
Big play, Zay.
Room. Yeah, big Zay Flowers. I think this offense is going to be really good in Baltimore, and I want a piece of that.
Wants a piece of that.
I want a
Elijah
piece of
Moore. I was going to take Elijah Mo.
Yeah, yes, you were. And
Kirby.
you, after Zay Flowers goes Brian Robinson, Dalton Schultz, Juju, Jamison Williams, Okonkwo, Eli Moore, Khalil Herbert, and Mike, you're on the clock. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm going Dalton Kincaid. Shocker.
Mike, it's funny. No matter where you are on the board, you could be at pick 1, you could be at pick 5, you could be at pick 10, you could be at pick 12.
Dalton Kincaid always seems to be an option. And then I'm going to go with Mr. Pickett.
Yeah, QB2, nicely done there.
Kenneth
Pair him
Pickett.
up with Pickens and Pickett. I love it. Let's see where B Shade goes. B Shade's team's looking pretty good. He's got Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson, Nick Chubb, David Montgomery, and Khalil Herbert as his running back room, with A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, and Michael Pittman. And he goes Brock Purdy. He takes a 3rd quarterback here in the 11th round. Interesting.
This team's looking pretty good. Oh,
you're so fucking funny, Mike, aren't you? After Purdy goes Odell Beckham, Rashad Penny, Samaje Perine.
That's one of the reasons why I went Pickett there.
Yeah.
Was because I did think there was a chance that Shade would go another quarterback soon, because Anthony Richardson, there's so much volatility there. Like that was just such a upside swing for him. That he needed probably earlier than most people to get a 3rd quarterback.
So. Very, very good point. And after Purdy, Odell Beckham, Rashad Penny, Samaje Perine, Jamal Williams, Rashad Bateman, Cortland Sutton, and I'm on the clock here in the 11th round. And I need a tight end. So I will be grabbing who I think is a top 10 tight end. I'll be grabbing Greg Dulcich, tight end for the Denver Broncos. After Dulcich goes A-Chain, Damian Harris, Cole Kmet, Jacoby Myers, Kendre Miller, and Jerick McKinnon. I'm back on the clock here in the 12th round. Who am I looking at? That's the big question. Not considering another quarterback here, although I do want to leave this draft with 3 QBs, but I'll wait a little bit to grab my 3rd. I'm looking at Alan Lazard, Elijah Mitchell, Tyler Algier, Adam Thielen, but more importantly, I'm looking at Sky Moore. I'm grabbing Sky Moore here in the 12th round to give me some more wide receiver depth.
Sky Rizzy. Sky Moore is one of those guys that is in sleeper. You can steal them based on the way that their rankings are. You can steal Sky Moore. Like, you're not getting Sky Moore in the 12th round in underdog.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely, if your draft is on sleeper, let people sleep on him and then go ahead and grab him late.
Yeah, he's Kadarius Toney right now went in the 9th round in this draft. Sky Moore is being drafted ahead of Kadarius Toney very often.
10 out of 10 times.
Yeah,
underdog now.
After Sky Moore goes Higbee, Alan Lazard, Sam Laporta, Adam Thielen, Elijah Mitchell, Deontay Foreman, Rondell Moore, and who do you got, Mike? Who are you considering? Talk to me.
Talk to me. Tell me your name. I am curious. Underdog ADP. I'm just curious of these ADPs here because, like, I feel like Bigsby is not going before. Sorry, I'm looking at it at ADPs right now on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Bigsby does seem to. Wow, he is going so high now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's climbing up the boards.
Tank's going to be one of my picks here. I just think he has a good role, and I think he looks a lot better than I had given him credit for early on. So I am going to stack Mr. Tank, and then I'm probably going to go Nico Collins, even though Romeo Dobbs is interesting to me. He seems to kind of be Jordan Love just likes him. He just threw a bomb to him here again today, but you're seeing a lot of that early on in camp. Nico Collins and Dobbs are like neck and neck in AEP, and honestly, like, I'll probably go Nico because I think he's wide receiver 1, but that's a pretty tight race for me right there. I'm going Nico Collins.
Okay. All right. I think I would have too. I think I would have taken Nico over Dobbs, but very tight.
Yeah.
That's
like a coin flip for me, honestly.
Yeah. After Nico Collins goes Raheem Mostert, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Boyd, Algier, Rashee Rice, Mingo, Jalen Warren. I'm looking to grab another running back here. My running back room, I still only have 3. I got ETN, Dobbins, and White, which I feel very comfortable with, but I want to get some more depth here. I'm going to be grabbing Roschon Johnson, who seems to be looking really, really good this camp. And I think his role will increase throughout the season. So I'm grabbing me some Roschon Johnson. And after Roschon goes Romeo Dobbs, Gerald Everett, Devin Singletary, Michael Gallup, Chase Brown, Jalen Hyatt, and I'm back on the clock. And like I said, I want to leave this draft or most Superflex with 3 quarterbacks. And I'm looking at CJ Stroud, Sam Howell, Mac Jones. Desmond Ridder is very interesting. And I'm kind of between Desmond Ridder and CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud's more talented, so I'll be going with CJ Stroud, even though Desmond Ridder has the better team around him. And you know what? No, I'm tilting live on the draft here. I'll be taking Desmond Ridder because with my 2 quarterbacks being Stafford and Fields, I'm pretty comfortable with that. This quarterback I draft isn't really going to have to go into the lineup for me, but if Desmond Ridder ends up, being a standout this year, I think his value is higher than CJ Stroud just with the team around him. So I'll be taking Desmond Ridder with my last pick.
My last pick is going to be a very timely pick.
Okay.
Come on, B-Shade. Who you got here, B-Shade? Don't forget about us, B-Shade. It's no time limit, B-Shade.
After Ridder went Zeke, Jerome Ford, Zay Jones.
Osborne. That's your boy.
Smith. Yeah, it's my guy.
I am taking a guy here. All right, you guys, you roadies listening to me? I am taking a guy here who is currently 7 carries for 57 yards and a touchdown. This is a man who just had a 33-yard touchdown run. And his name is Ty J. Spears.
All right. Yep. He's doing pretty well. And Spears, it looks like he's going to be that, like Mike likes to say, the lightning to Derrick Henry's Thunder.
To the lightning.
Lightning and the
Lightning
thunder.
thunder.
All right, everybody. So this is how this draft has played out in a 12-team Superflex from the 101. B-Shade is in the 102, and I am in the 109. I like my team, man. I got Justin Fields and Matthew Stafford with Desmond Ridder as my quarterback room. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore, Brandon Cooks, Zay Flowers, and Sky Moore. I got some more brothers on my team. Very happy with my wide receiver room. And then I got ETN Dobbins with Rashad White and Roshan Johnson. Usually in these leagues, it'll be a little bit deeper, goes past the 14th round, but we like to keep it pretty short and sweet. So that's my team, and I'm happy about it. Mike, what do you got?
I like my team a lot too, man. I got Josh Allen there at quarterback. I got Aaron Jones, Cam Akers at my starting running back positions. I got Garrett Wilson. I'm on Ross St. Brown, and I got Amari Cooper, two guys who I think could be top 15 wide receivers for me. They're going to be my 3 starting wide receivers. I got Dalton Kincaid. This is a young boy who I think is playing at tight end, but I think he's going to have some wide receiver numbers there for the Buffalo Bills. Have I ever told you yet that I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win the Super Bowl? I think Eric told you that I think that they're going to be Super Bowl champions, Josh Allen and Dalton Kincaid together. They're going to be 2 guys on my team that win a Super Bowl, so I like that. And then I got Brandon Ayuk. He's in my flex spot. I really like Brandon Ayuk. I think he's going to have a huge year for San Francisco 49ers. And then I got James Cook. Haven't told you yet that I think that Buffalo Bills are going to be Super Bowl champions, because I think they're going to be Super Bowl champions, Dalton Kincaid and Josh Allen and even James Cook. And then I got George Pickens and Kenny Pickett. Have I ever once told you before that those two have amazing chemistry together, and they're going to be great all year, all career? They're just 2 friends out there playing ball, playing catch in the yard. And then Tank Bigsby. Does he have the best dang name of any running back ever? Tank Bigsby as a running back? My gosh. What about Nico Collins? And then the lightning to the thunder. Tajay Spears. That's who I got on my ball squad. I really like this one.
And there you have it.
Oh, man. And B-Shade's team is Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson, Brock Purdy is his quarterback room. Nick Chubb, David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert, and Raheem Mostert are his running backs. And wide receivers, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, Michael Pittman, Rondale Moore, and KJ Osborne. He was drafted from the 102 spot. So that's about it, man. That's the 12-team Superflex PPR. And we appreciate you guys joining us.
Till next
time. And as always, till next time, as always.
Buckle
Buckle up, brother.
Buckle up, fellas.